How is it going, guys? My name is Onesie Burnett, and welcome back to Pokemon Academy Life. Now, in the last episode, technically, we did finish the game. We completed one of Brendan's routes. I believe there's more to Brendan's route, so I may go back and explore that. But I wanted to explore the rest of these routes with you, so over the next couple of episodes, we're going to be going over some of the other routes, some of the other characters, and having them be your roommate. So I think today, we're going to click continue, and we're going to load up this one here. And we're going to go over, because what I've done is I've just gone through all the dialogue with everyone, just spoken to everyone and seen what they have to say. We've already gone through this before. But today, I think we're going to go over Tierno, because I believe Tierno has two separate routes, depending on what you pick later on. So, I just really wanted to explore this game. I've had a lot of requests to do more of it, so I thought, you know what, why not? I don't want it to be over yet either, so I just got to keep it going, because I don't want it to end yet. Whoa, hey Alex, what should I ask? Looking for a roomie? How's the rooming situation like for you? I'm looking for a roommate match. Oh my days. I was planning on rooming with my buddy Trevs.
Oh no, please don't worry about it. I think it would be better for us to room with others for the sake of new experiences. We practically grew up together, so rooming here would be a little different from living in Kalos. My name is Trevor, by the way. Nice to meet you, Alex.
What's up? I feel kind of bad I didn't notice him standing there before, but he doesn't seem too worried by it. His way of speaking is kind of weird though. It's so formal, I guess? Well, even more so when compared to Tierno. Welcome back. You're right, Trevs. Like, there sure are a lot of people here. But, who are you gonna room with? Weren't we gonna talk about that?
I was just thinking about it. If you're going to be jumping and dancing all over the place each day, I might be better off with someone more on the quiet side.
You're funny, Trevs. I'm not that loud. Wait, how loud are we talking about here? Right now is okay, but what should I do? You see, this is what I noticed. I had a look online to see about some things, and people were talking about Trevor, and I'm a bit confused. So, I think we're gonna try rooming with Tierno and Trevor in the same one. I don't know, we'll see. We'll go with Tierno and see how long it takes, but... So how about it, Tierno? Oh, yeah, if Trez is okay with that, then sure.
I'm 100% okay with that. In fact, I strongly suggest it. I was just kidding earlier. Tierno is not loud at all. He wears headphones most of the time anyway and practices dancing when and where appropriate.
That's reassuring. Okay then, we're going now? And let's go, there's nothing really left to wait around for, so... Yep. Hello, new roommate.
I'll see you around again sometime, Alex.
Bye. And we have Tierno as our roommate. This will be interesting. I'm not sure how compatible I am with Tierno, but I'm glad I can hang around such an easygoing person. It's probably due to these first impressions that I wonder what his goals are, why he's enrolled in the academy. Regardless, I look forward to the experience. Wow, what happened there? Before anything else, both of us head off to reserve a room in the academy's residence hall. And off we go, banter banter. Somehow I can't help but feel I cut in between two friends. Trevor was probably just being polite, but he and Tierno would probably room with each other if it weren't for me. Was it right for me to just go along with this? What's up, Alex? You look like you're deep in thought. I might as well just check with him. Hey, you sure Trevor's gonna be okay on his own? Oh, that's on your mind. You really don't need to worry about Trevs, Alex. I might be saying this casually, but I know Trevs, and he's for sure the more capable one between us. If he really wants us to room together, then I'm more than happy to roll with that. Whatever he recommends for me, I trust his judgment. Whatever decision he makes for himself, I will support it. Whatever he wants me to... Okay. Wow. That's a solid friendship, I'll have to say. We go way back. His family loves traveling, so Trevs is super self-sufficient. That's one reason why I can always believe he knows what he's doing. One reason? What are others? He's my buddy, dude. What other reasons do I need? Oh, I like that. You'll like him. Maybe he's a little shy sometimes, but I bet Trez is super excited about meeting new people here. Probably. By the way, you're being way too serious. I am? Maybe I was wrong to be such a downer before. I mean, I just met these guys. I shouldn't be qualified to believe I understand what's on their minds. After what Tierno told me, I'm glad this works out for them though. Come on, buddy, relax your face or something. Lots of exciting things coming up. Let's get our room and we can go check it out. You're right. Let's go. You mean, let's go! And Tierno's disturbing the peace again. Oh my god. The one thing I will say about this, I do like doing Tierno's voice because a lot of the other characters, I've given them really similar voices, but his is completely different to everyone else's, so it's easy to switch between the red voice, which is my voice, and then Tierno, because it's so different. It's really enjoyable. He's swimming his fists madly in the air and making an awkward attempt to stick out his chest, which doesn't appear to move past his guts. Don't be so rude! Well, at least he does look legit excited. There's no faking around him. And now he's looking at me like he has expectations or something. Really? Screw it. Let's go! Expression increased. Yeah! Look. There we go. It keeps doing that. I think if you... I don't know. If you do that and roll back, I don't know. Yep. Weird looks. That's more like it. Did he just punch me? Tierno smacked me across the back, apparently showing his approval. Okay. That hurt. He's not just big, he's quite strong. He's not that big, really. He's a bit on the... He looks a bit big, but he's not as big as... He's not disgustingly big, let's just say that. Nothing wrong with being massively big, but he's not, like, mega obese. He's just a bit chunky. Tierno and I managed to get in line to reserve our room. The sign-up lines were growing longer by the minute, but we managed to get here before it got too unreasonable. As first-year students, we don't have too many choices to rooms. It seems like the second floor ones are the most desirable. Tierno happily hummed along with whatever songs he was listening to while we were waiting for our turn. I couldn't recognise a single piece, but there wasn't anything for me to complain about. Did you hear that? They said the room we picked gets plenty of sunlight, Tierno exclaimed as we finished signing our respective documents. You think it's the best room available? Probably not the best one, considering so many have been reserved already, but we're going to take what we can get while we still can. Alright, we got the keys, so let's go! Wait, you want to check out the room now? You got any other plans? Come on, they're bringing our stuff over. I really don't have any other plans, and I have no reason to make up an excuse to go somewhere else. And even if I do, it probably won't work out. I already underestimated how perceptive Tierno can be. Well, he's still weird, but he's definitely not dumb. Yeah, sure, why not? I'll come along. I'm a little curious anyway. Sweet. Let's go, buddy. Let's go, little buddy. Oh, it kind of reminds me of Johnny Bravo, actually. I'm Johnny Bravo. Hey, baby, you got a mirror? Maybe I should come back to your place so we can both stare at each other. Oh, I love Johnny Bravo. It didn't take long before all the hall staff... Let's try that again. It didn't take long before the hall staff brought over my two suitcases along with Tierno's. I could take the time to go out and explore a bit, but it wasn't like I had to do that right now. Tierno and I decided to unpack. The room was much more spacious than I expected. I wasn't a huge fan of the hardwood floor, but other than that I can't really complain. Each person has his own bed, desk, cabinet, the standard, but there's just so much space and legroom in between. Hell, if you divide the room by half, it's probably still the same size as my room back in Pallet, if not bigger. I spent way too much time looking around the room that I barely started unpacking my belongings. He's playing Pokemon. He's playing X and Y. Someone is legit... Developer, you have legitimately just recorded someone playing the game and using different moves. I can't. I just can't. So he just leveled up after fighting whatever he was fighting. That is a beautiful little touch. That is brilliant. I must say, well done, developer. Well done, you. Okay. That's brilliant. I turn around and I see Tierno playing games. Everything is still in his suitcases. You're not going to unpack? This stupid Sableye just confused my kabutops. I did hear something get confused. Did you? I did hear something get confused because the little sound effect came on, but I think you killed the Sableye at the end because you heard its cry. Well, that's brilliant. That's very accurate. Well done. Conveniently, right after I used Swords Dance. Damn, you. Oh, I'm in no rush to unpack. I just wanted to check the place out and see how comfortable the bed and the chairs are. They all get passing grades, of course. So why not enjoy it a little after walking around all day? Fair enough, I guess. He's right. We might as well. This entire time I've been either walking or standing around. I don't think I've sat down since getting off the bus. Hang on a second. So, we're in the Pokemon world, the Pokemon universe. Pokemon are a real thing, but apparently, they're still playing Pokemon games. Pokemon games still exist in the Pokemon universe. Does that mean Nintendo still exists in the Pokemon universe? Does that mean that the Pokemon universe is connected to our own? Does that mean Pokemon are real? Does that mean there's a Pokemon right behind my chair? I'm an idiot. Afternoon, new students. The time is now 4:45 PM. There will be an orientation taking place in the auditorium with rally call starting in 15 minutes. All new students are advised to attend. That sounds interesting. I checked the time to confirm. 15 minutes should be plenty. But just how far is it from here? Banter? Tierno? He's gone. Oh, no, Trev's is here. Oh, Trevor, how'd you find this room? I texted him a while ago. Trev's actually just finished signing up for a room himself. Who are you rooming with again? My bad, you just told me a minute ago.
Another first year like us named Caleb.
Oh, Caleb! Oh, I want to do his route next. I have seen his route already, but I just want to go through it myself so I can voice it, to be fair.
You remember him, right? I believe you met him when you were in Lumio City a few months back.
Caleb? Same Caleb as the one in the main lounge earlier? He does ring a bell. I think he was... Oh, he was the one with the super sophisticated looking girl.
Are you talking about Serena?
Sure, Serena.
Or are you talking about Shauna? Because they were both in Lumios at one point. I'm not completely certain if Caleb was there on both occasions. In either case, you know exactly who I'm talking about, right?
I don't know. Shauna was the shorter one, right?
The girls are your concern?
I remember Serena. And the guy she was with would be Caleb, your new roommate. Always wears the sunglasses above his cap?
Yes, that would be the one.
Definitely the same Caleb. It's cool how they know That's cool how they know they all know each other. Yeah, well, all three of them are from the Kalos region. Oh, that's awesome. What are the chances he'd be here too? And I wonder if Serena and Shauna are also here. Well, I don't know about Serena since I don't talk to her often. Shauna is supposed to be here, but I have yet to see or hear from her. Oh, I was doing the wrong voice. I was doing the Tierno voice for Trevor.
And as for Caleb, he is here on Professor Sycamore's recommendations. You can probably ask him about Serena since they're neighbors from the same town. Though I have heard they aren't that close. But man, he must be a big shot if he can get around recommendations from a famous professor.
If I'm not mistaken or out my mind, Professor Sycamore is a researcher who specializes in Pokemon evolution theory. There are some big names at this academy for sure. What if I mention Professor Oak's the one who dragged me here? He did the same with Blue. I mean, Gary. I just used the nickname that has been implemented. That brings back memories. The professor recommending us is a minor detail. I'll spare him that. You guys heard the announcement just now?
Oh, the orientation. You are right. I nearly forgot. We should start making our way over there.
This was such a short break. Guess we'll just have to unpack later. You didn't even try. God damn it. Tierno's route's pretty cool. I like it. It's ridiculous how many first year students are stuffed in here. I feel like I'm going to be reading this bit a lot. Trevor doesn't seem fazed at all. I guess that makes sense since he's from a big city. Well, meanwhile, Tierno waltzes in without missing a beat. And here I am at the entrance, standing around and admiring the sight. More students continue to file into this massive room even now. I guess there were likely at least a couple hundred here alone. I don't know about other regions, but back in Kanto, other than big city schools, it would be a stretch to have half the number of students dragged in a single grade. Then again, students from all over the world are enrolled here. If I think about it that way, a couple hundred for one grade is pretty selective. And yet you managed to get in. I see him, Trevs. At least I think that's him. Who are you looking for? Caleb?
I can't see, but I can just send him a message.
It doesn't seem like he's with anyone. Or, wait, never mind, he is. Hey, I think that's Serena with him. So they're both here. Ooh. Tierno? Heh, it looks like they're arguing. No idea about what, though. They looked fine just a couple seconds ago.
I told you before, they aren't exactly on the best terms. I am fairly sure they're just together here because of the whole same hometown factor. We should probably let them sort things out on their own.
Who knows what's up? Give me the word and I'll bust in there and combine our groups. Wait, seriously?
No, Tierno.
I agree. The kind of timing is just... Oh, jeez! Stop! Oh, I love that. Oh, and they both collapse to the floor. Everyone collapses to the floor at this bit, it seems. Brendan did. I think Caleb does. I'm pretty sure. And now Tierno and Trevor. Interesting. What the hell was that? Alright, okay. I'm not going to read through this bit because we've seen this bit before. I'll just read anything new. That was totally uncalled for. Give me a break. Flannery tries to kill someone. Whitney stops her. That is Whitney, right? I think it's Whitney. Lose some weight. Unnecessary. And Sabrina's like, get out. We're on a schedule. Stop moving. Aye, aye, ma'am. Ah. If only I'd shielded myself with my headphones.
You have to hand it to Roxanne. That certainly caught everyone's attention.
And she's up there. I do wonder what that says in Japanese. I kind of want to translate that and see what it says. Oh, I see her. By the stage's podium.
That would be her, our third-year student council president.
I turned to follow where Tierno and Trevor were looking and see a lone female student now standing by the stage's podium. After what just happened, I can't imagine what that girl's like. I put money on either incredibly brilliant or sadistic. What? Why would she be sadistic? Let's grab our seats, yeah? I'm not going to read through this. I'm just going to click through it all because we've already read through this and I don't like doing Roxanne's voice, to be honest. I kind of gave her a very similar voice to what I imagine Serena's going to sound like. Because Serena's supposed to be sophisticated and I'm just giving them British accents, so...
Sounds like that wraps it up.
Now what?
You two can stay if you like, but I will be returning first with Caleb to start registering for our type classes.
That sounds like the responsible option.
2 out of 18 choices.
Yeah, if you asked me to choose on the spot, I wouldn't even know where to start. Yeah, I would. Ghost and... Oh, I think probably Steel, actually. Ghost and Steel. It's an important decision. We should probably head back too. Sounds good to me.
Alex, if you need to reach out to me, here's my contact information.
Oh, as roommates, we need to exchange numbers. I forgot. Yeah, I got their deets. I got the deets. Gonna get their numbers. Gonna call them up. And I'm gonna stop now. Oh, I love being silly.
I'll see you guys another time then.
Adios, Trevs. Cool. Are we ready? Yep, let's go. Let's go get some food or something. Let's go back to the room and unpack and shizzle. I'm ready. Let's rock. Which 2 tab electives will you choose? I know exactly what I'm going to choose. Ghost. And last time I picked fire because I couldn't think, but I had to think about this, what my secondary type would be. And to be honest, I narrowed it down to 5 types. Electric, flying, steel, poison I think it was, and grass. So I'm going to pick, probably, if I do play through this normally, I would probably pick Ghost and then just generate the rest. But for this one, I'm thinking that Skylar is the flying type gym leader. Well, she is a flying type gym leader. And I like Skylar. I want to get with Scott, I'm joking. But yeah, I'd probably end up picking flying or steel. So for this instance, I'll just go with steel. Let's see what you picked. What'd you pick, Alex? Ghost and steel? Oh, I chose water and flying. We won't be in the same class. Oh god, I knew he picked water and flying because Brendan and... What is that sound? Oh, okay. No, but when I did Brendan's route, I ended up speaking to Tierno and Trevor, didn't I? So he told me he picked water and flying. Oh, I should have picked flying. But who knows? Maybe we'll be in the same homeroom class. This is it, Alex. 1 more week and we'll be grinding knowledge and enjoying the new life we have here. He's right. Just 1 week to go. Hell to the yeah. Despite the heavy force of exhaustion bearing down on me, continue to sort the unfortunate. Hundreds of miles away, just 1 more week. I can't wait. I've already been through all this. I'm not going to sit through the intro again because, you know, it's the intro. We've already seen it. Just skip through it. Go straight through to Monday. I want to see what happens now because there's always a different person you're at the canteen with. I think. I do love the music in this game though. It's absolutely fantastic. It feels Pokemon-y, even though some of it isn't actually Pokemon music. Oh, I'm gonna have a quick look around the room. There's a couple of books on the shelf. There's of course, there's a nice little iPod there because it's Tierno. And I think that's a tablet? I'm not too sure. But I do like that. That's a nice little feature they've put in. If whoever you're rooming with, you will get a... they'll have like a different things on their desk. Like Tierno obviously has like an iPod speaker because he loves music. So I think that's really cool, and props to the developer for that. That's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. It's finally the first day of classes. For the past week, I've spent most of my time setting up the room and getting used to the campus. Rally Hall is surprisingly big, as it has an auditorium capable of fitting a couple hundred people, a lounge that doubles as a cafeteria, a library, but I'd say I'm pretty good at finding my way around now. I haven't checked the floors above, but as far as I know, all 3 student floors are more or less the same. I also haven't been able to check out the academy building yet. It's been off limits for the past week, and it's finally opening today. I'm dying to see who will be in my classes. That same chill I felt when I got here snuck up on me again. Again, it's a good chill. I'm ready. Yo, ready to get some breakfast before the big day? We're heading to the main cafeteria? No better place, right? The main cafeteria isn't too far of a walk from Relic Hall. It's also conveniently located in the middle of campus, next to the main academy building, where we'll be attending our classes. I feel like that was an advert. I feel like I was trying to advertise that to someone. Come to the main cafeteria. We have lunch for everyone. Trevor and his roommate Caleb were chilling at the entrance waiting for us. We agreed to meet up before heading over to the Students' Centre's cafeteria together. The 3 of them are from Kalos, and in the past week, I learned quite a bit about their home region and how it's different from Kanto. For example, we compared the native Pokemon, the geography, and the local culture. None of them have ever been to Kanto before, so they asked a lot of questions, especially Trevor. Makes me wonder how many more people from Kanto are here, other than Blue and me. Ha! Misty! Well, I'm sure I'll find out later today. Yep, Misty's there, I know that much. I really want to know who that is. I think that is someone from the Moorville food place. I'm just going to skip through this bit. And... Yo,
Alex, out of all the people here, how many people do you think we'll see in our classes later?
I don't even know where to begin. There's gotta be a few here who chose the same Pokemon types as us.
Do you know your type preferences can be tied to your personality?
Ah, yeah, of course, if you're with, oh yeah, he says the same thing no matter what. So,
for example, Caleb's preference for grass types can mean he likes to take things naturally. Or in other words, go with the flow. His preference for psychic types can mean he has great mental strength and takes pride in controlling his thoughts.
I'm not too certain about going with the flow. At least in my case, that is. Wouldn't that make more sense for water types? Tierno would make sense with going with the flow too. Water would make sense with going with the flow too. But it's also about the sense of rhythm, you know? How the waves roll, they can be really quiet and steady, but also loud and crazy, and all at the same time. Makes total sense. It goes well with my dancing, I think, which is why I picked water and flying. Flying means a love of freedom, which is probably the most important parts of dancing and music overall. Sounds like you put a lot of thought into your choices. Nah, I like those types to begin with. And after Travis explained the personality stuff to me, I was 100% sure I made the right choices. I just repeated what Trev's told me in the past. Well, if it works for you, then you should go with it. Regardless, water and flame Pokemon are fascinating. Right? What about yours, Trevor?
My type preferences and how they fit with my personality? Well,
electric for Trev, so mean he's always got a spark in him. Pun is very intended. Of course. Since Trev's likes to brainstorm and plan everything he needs to do, I think it fits him pretty good. And for Rock, well, if you guys don't know, Trev's can be kinda shy, which is why he always has this steady approach to things. I probably shouldn't have explained that to you when you asked why I chose Rock. Don't worry, I think having that stable attitude is a big plus.
I guess. Let's not focus on me anymore, though.
Now I'm curious, what about Alex?
Preference for ghost types is usually associated with individuals who are in tune with spirituality. This also includes having a genuinely open mind, especially when it comes to the supernatural or unexplained.
No, I picked ghost types because I like Bannet.
The steel type can be closely tied to the concept of toughness. Toughness can mean all sorts of things, from mental toughness to firmly believing in oneself, or, if we want to use those puns again, one with an ironclad will. Not everyone is interested in it, but it's a curious topic, right?
Does feel a little weird listening to all that and trying to apply the traits to yourself.
Obviously, you shouldn't limit your ways to certain ways of thinking or acting, but I rarely find people who are nothing like the Pokemon types they prefer.
Thanks for the insight, but we probably stood around here for long enough. We should really get going.
Yes, good point. Let's eat and start making our way to the academy. Yay.
Alright, I can't wait.
Aw, that's cute.
It's clear we're not the only ones who are anxious, but the unintelligible but fervent clamouring, mostly from students stuffing their mouths full and dashing out the cafeteria before they could finish chewing, all contributed to this infectious hype. Back home, or rather any school from any region, I doubt it's possible to find so many students as excited about their first day as the students here. I'll admit I became a victim of this atmosphere. I ate quickly like a madman, shoving my last piece of toast in my mouth like the many students before me, and got up from my seat. Banter. And we've seen it all from here, I think. So I think this, right here, marks the end of any route, because this will happen anyway. The unknown writing. I'm not going to read this out because we've all had it read before. But you get to here, he starts looking around at stuff, and I think, yeah, that's the end of the demo, obviously, so there we go. The demo ends here, but there's a lot more currently under development and on the way. Man, that's it, but yeah, but that's it. I quite like that Tierno route. It was a lot more interesting. Still didn't manage to meet Leaf yet. Leaf ends up rooming with May, so if you want to get close to May, you have to get close to Brendan if you can room with Brendan. So I think I'm worried because I want to see if Leaf's actually in the demo. I don't think she is. At least not yet, but she's there. So yeah, she's right there. Ironically stood next to your main character. But yeah, that was a nice route. I liked that one. I think I've seen everything to see there. I don't think there's going to be much more, because the only other thing you can do is room with Trevor. So I might try that and see if there's anything new. I'll record it, but if there's nothing new, I'll just mention it in the next episode. So yeah, that was a nice route. Tierno's a cool guy. I liked that one. That was pretty cool. But yeah, thank you for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, don't forget to click that like button and subscribe if you want to see more. I'll be recording a couple more of these for the other routes, and as soon as the main game comes out, I will be recording that. If you want to keep up to date with when these are coming out, make sure you subscribe to my Twitter, @OnesyBurnett. I'll put a link to it somewhere, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye, guys!